My rival stole my promotion, so I walked away with my proprietary system and watched the empire crumble. My former employer is currently facing bankruptcy, and it is all because they confused a loudmouth with actual output. For 3 years, I worked 80-hour weeks, building our entire logistics architecture from scratch. My direct manager always promised that the upcoming director role had my name on it, but when the announcement finally dropped, the title went to my chief competitor, Dave. Dave was a master of corporate politics who spent more time golfing with our VP than looking at spreadsheets. Dave immediately called a meeting to gloat, demanding that I hand over all system administrative credentials. VP sat in the corner, nodding along like a proud parent, while my direct manager refused to look me in the eye. Instead of getting angry, I smiled, handed over the basic user manuals, and submitted my immediate resignation. My direct manager panicked, realizing no one else knew the code. Dave laughed, telling our VP that I was easily replaceable. I packed my desk and logged off for good. 3 days later, the automated database servers required their weekly manual security handshake. Dave did not know this handshake existed. The entire system locked down, halting all shipping operations nationwide. My direct manager called me 20 times, begging for help. My VP sent an email offering a 20% raise if I returned. I ignored every single notification. The system lockout was only the first domino to fall. Because Dave had promised our VP a 30% increase in shipping speed to secure the promotion, they had already signed 3 massive, high-priority client contracts. When the proprietary logistics architecture froze, those new clients were left stranded. Per the penalty clauses in their fresh contracts, my former employer owed them $50,000 for every single day deliveries were delayed. Dave tried to bypass the security handshake by hiring an external IT consultancy team. That external IT consultancy team charged $10,000 up front, spent 48 hours reviewing my custom-built code, and ultimately concluded that rewriting the encrypted backend from scratch would take 6 months. By day 5 of the shutdown, warehouse floors across 4 states completely overflowed with unshipped freight. Forklift drivers and assembly workers walked out because their digital time cards were tied to my locked database, leaving my direct manager unable to process payroll. My direct manager finally drove to my house, sat in my driveway, and texted me a photo of a blank check signed by our VP. I walked outside, looked my direct manager in the eye, and told him that my consulting fee was now $1 million up front. My direct manager burst into tears, knowing the company's liquid cash reserves were already completely depleted by the daily contract penalties. By week 2, the regulatory board stepped in due to the supply chain backlog blocking essential medical shipments. To avoid federal fines, the board of directors stripped our VP of all stock options and fired him on the spot. Our VP then sued Dave for fraud, alleging that he had lied about his technical capabilities during the promotion interviews. The final blow landed when our largest legacy client pulled their $20 million annual account to sign with a startup. With 0 revenue, mounting legal fees, and a permanently broken system, the board of directors filed for Chapter 7 liquidation. Subscribe for more.